Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Sutra-91. Let the mind dissolve in the eternal. Varnasya sa visargasya visargantam chittam kuru niradarena chittena sprished brahma sanatanam. Fix the mind at the end of visarga. The mind will realize the eternal truth. The eternal truth is without support. In the previous sutra, we discussed that every akshara appears from akara. Akara is the foundation for every akshara. When you open the mouth to speak, the first shabda that appears naturally is A. Later, the other shabdas follow. Akara is the karanam or cause for every other akshara. The karanam is present in every karyam. Akaro vai sarvavak. Every other akshara appears from akara. This sutra is about visarga. Visarga is the shabda that is produced during exhalation as ha, as in Ramaha. Visarga follows a svara or a vijnana, which are vowels and consonants. Visarga is represented by two dots, one over the other. This sutra is about dwelling on visarga. The sutra says, let the mind dwell on the end of visarga. Visarga is the symbol of creation. The mind is detached from the manifestation and slips into the void. Void means emptying the mind. Another meaning of visarga is voiding. Visarga is also about separation. Separation from what? Separation from the nama-rupa prapancham, the manifested universe. Just visualize a cotton cloth. The cloth appears because of the thread. The cloth is only name and form that is superimposed on the thread. The cloth cannot exist without the thread. The thread is the cause or karanam for the cloth. Similarly, the manifested universe. The manifested universe is superimposed on the consciousness. The consciousness, the Atman, is Bhairava. Bhairava is like the thread in the cotton cloth. The entire universe is interwoven in Bhairava. Bhairava is the karanam for the creation. Hence, Bhairava is Karana Īśvara, which is Satyam. The sutra says, by dwelling on the end of visarga, the mind slips into a void. The mind is emptied. The knowledge about the truth will unfold. The mind will have the clarity to separate the names and forms in the creation to dwell on Bhairava consciousness alone. When you look at the cotton cloth, you will see only the thread. You will discard the cloth, which is Nama and Rupa. The cloth is an illusion that appears on the thread. When you see the creation, you will see only the consciousness. The creation is only names and forms that appear on the consciousness. The creation, the macrocosm, is only an illusory appearance. Not only the macrocosm, the microcosm too. The body and the mind, the sthula and sukshma shariram, they are interwoven into the consciousness like how the thread holds the cloth together. The sutra says, utilize your time to inquire into the nature of Karana Īśvara. Karana Īśvara is Ekam, Nityam and Satyam. This is the Jnanam, knowledge. The previous sutra also speaks about this Jnanam. Sutra 90 said, a great flood of knowledge dawns on Parameshvara. Udeti Devi Sahasa Jnanauga Parameshvaraha. This Jnanam will stay with you always. Knowing this truth, you will know everything else. Kasminnu bhagavo vijñāte sarvamidam vijñātam bhavatiti. This alone is Satyam, and everything else is Nama and Rupa alone. The sadhaka who is in the search for the truth must drop every Nama and Rupa. Nama and Rupa is Anatma. The ignorant is caught in the web of illusion of Nama Rupa prapancham. The Nama Rupa traps the individual like how a spider web traps the insects. The sutra says, Varnasya sa visargasya visargantam chittim kuru. Visargantam. Visargantam is the end of visarga. Antam means end. Varna is letters, which are Svara and Vyanjanani, the vowels and consonants. Visarga follows Svara and Vyanjana. Visarga also means emptying the mind. Emptying the mind of the Nama Rupa prapancham. When the Nama Rupa is removed from the mind, that which remains in the end is the pure awareness alone. This is Satyam. Mind is Chittim. Varnasya sa visargasya visargantam chittim kuru. Fix the mind at the end of visarga. The mind will realize the eternal truth, the Satyam. Satyam is indicated as Brahma in the sutra. Brahma is Sanatanam. Sanatanam is eternal. Brahma is Niradhara. Niradhara means one without a support. Brahman is the Adharam, the support for the universe. That which supports everything else does not require any support for itself. It is the very foundation. It is like the thread that supports the cloth. The cloth is only name and form. The universe is only name and form supported by Brahman. Brahman is the Adharam. Niradharena chittena sprashet Brahma Sanatanam. Sprasha means touch. Let the mind touch the reality. Let the mind dwell on the reality. Bhairava is the only reality. Adharam is support and Niradharam is one without support. The mind is always used to a support. It uses Nama and Rupa for the support. These are the thoughts that fill the mind. In the initial stages, the sadhaka requires an adharam or support for the mind. The adharam is a physical form of a devata with attributes, nama and rupa. This physical form is worshipped by the sadhaka. This is sa-adhara. Over time, this physical form is visualized in the mind and meditated. Meditation is a superior aspect. This is upasana. Upasana is superior to worshipping a physical form. Upasana will ultimately take the sadhaka to the path of realization. This is realization of Brahma. Brahma is Niradhara. Niradharena chittena sprishet Brahma Sanatanam. Living in this society, we cannot avoid transactions. Every transaction comes with emotions. Emotions take us through ups and downs in life. Problems in life are due to our inability to handle emotions. They cause many problems from physical to mental health. In every transaction in life, we should be reminding ourselves about this jnanam, the jnanam of karana Īśvara. Emotions themselves are not a problem, and they are part of human life. It is about how we handle them. We should be the master of emotions and not the other way around. This is how we should put the jnanam into practical use. If this knowledge is absent, we will mistake the karana prapancham as the ultimate reality. Samsara will be the truth. Old age, disease, and death will be the truth. I am mortal will be the truth. This sutra says, be established in the truth and not in the untruth. Shift the meaning of I from I am mortal to I am immortal. This is the journey for the sadhaka. Brahma is immortal and sanatanam, immortal and eternal. Let the mind be established in this truth. This is said as end of visarga. Visargantam chittam kuru. Samsara follows like a shadow for the unrealized person. The unrealized will do sanchara from one loka to the other. This is the continuous cycle of birth and death. The aim of life cannot be about chasing the world for our well-being. Life is wasted chasing the karya prapancham. The karana Īśvara is completely forgotten. In critical situations, we tend to forget karana Īśvara. This sutra is only reminding us. In Sutra 90, it was said that Akara is Parameshvara, the Karana Īśvara. A is Shiva, which is the foundation for every other Akshara. In the process of expansion or creation, Shiva assumes the form of Ha. Ha is Visarga said in the Sutra. Ha is Shakti. This is Kundalini Shakti. The creation is born out of the union of Shakti and Shiva. Shakti emerges from the silence of Shiva. Shiva and Shakti are always together and represent totality. This is the truth. This is Sanatanam, which is always there without changing like samsara. Varnasya sa visargasya visargantam chittam kuru niradarena chittena sprishayat Brahma sanatanam. Fix the mind at the end of visarga. The mind will realize the eternal truth. The eternal truth is without support.